This video is a response to several requests that I got regarding an article that I wrote at the very beginning of Ramadan. In that particular article, I spoke of my intention to have a spiritual journey during this Ramadan, in addition to having a healthy one. I think for most of us, Ramadan is a spiritual cleansing month, but it's not only for the soul, it can also be for the body. It is said, I think in one of the hadiths, that the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that we should leave 1/3 of our stomach for water, 1/3 of our stomach for air, and 1/3 for food. But that's not the reality when we perform Ramadan and we go to break our fast during Iftar. I think we all have the tendency of kind of guzzling everything in sight, which is more or less a normal human reaction to someone who's fasted for the whole day and is a bit hungry or peckish. And, while I embrace Ramadan for all its spiritual benefits and all the positive that it represents in my life and in the life of many Muslims, it is really also an excellent opportunity to kind of try to shed some of that extra weight. I think it can be very tempting, like I said, to devour everything and anything that is in sight during Iftar. But that tendency leaves you open to putting on more weight during this holy month of Ramadan. And for me, I can speak for myself in the past, what I've found is that during that 1 month of Ramadan, I've had the tendency of putting on a lot more weight than I've had, when I don't fast. And as a fluffy girl, a girl who's always been, battled with weight and has always been, by and large, quite fluffy, it does become a little problematic if during the month that you're supposed to be fasting, you end the month of Ramadan and you kind of put on a lot more kgs. So in the last couple of years, I've made it, I've made it a point of mine to make sure that during Ramadan, in addition to having this very strong spiritual journey and trying to strengthen my faith, I also try at the same time to imbibe some sort of a healthy living, during this period. And, I think when we fast, because you're fasting from morning till evening, what you find is because you're not eating, you're resetting your metabolism, and it becomes a lot slower. Your stomach kind of yearns for that food. So during Iftar, which is in the evening till the early hours of the morning, your body is so hungry for that food, anything that you take in, because your metabolism is a lot slower. Your body has the tendency of kind of holding on to as much of the calories or much of the food as you take in, because it's almost like a survival mechanism that your body has. And because Iftar is in the evening to the early hours of the morning when we do Suhoor, we don't exercise. After Iftar, you probably go and pray, you do your Tarawih, and then, you go to bed. And because you're not exercising, that tendency of putting on a lot of weight is there, naturally. So, at the beginning of this month, I did write an article in which I spoke of my intention to kind of do a green sort of diet in this Ramadan. And I know I did say that I was going to post a lot of my recipes online, and I know I've only posted a few, and I know a lot of people have been very, very interested to know what it is that I, have been eating during Iftar. So this is a classic example of one of the meals that I've had that I would have during breaking of the fast. I'm actually just about to break my fast now, and this is an example, and I just wanted to show you what I would take during Iftar and also what I would take during Sahoor. So first of all, what I have here is chicken salad. It's actually roast chicken salad, and I will post the recipe of how to make this. This is very easy. What I have is, of course, I have roast chicken and, just the white meat, no skin. I have my cherry tomatoes here. I have rocket. I have lettuce. I have cucumber. I have a bit of corn. I didn't need to put a bit of corn there, but I always like the taste of corn. So I've got a bit of corn there, and I've also got a really lovely, and I've got some cabbage there, and I've got a really, really lovely dressing, which I've made from seafood. And I will post I will try and post recipes for that as well, for making that dressing as well. And I've got brown bread, which I've toasted. So this is going to form my food. I mean, you can see it's quite a lot. It's a lot of salad. And when you say to people that you're actually going to break your fast just by eating salad, they may think, salad? How are you going to break your fast? It's not going to be enough. But I tell you, this is really very, very filling. I mean, I put all the things that I enjoy inside this salad, so I don't feel as if I'm going without. The fact that I'm only eating a salad for my iftar doesn't make me feel as if I'm losing out when I watch other people taking, pap, akara, kunu, like we do in northern Nigeria, and other people eating maybe chips, egg. No, we're not doing any chips and fried stuff for this iftar or this diet. So, like you see, it's a lot of salad. And it is really tasty because I've made the dressing to my liking. So when I eat it, I honestly feel very, very fulfilled and satisfied. So this is what that is the only thing that that's the only kind of solid food that I'm going to have for breaking my fast. And because I've got chicken in there, there is as you will see, it's roast chicken, but there is a lot of chicken, and I've made it to my liking. So it is absolutely gorgeous, this salad. And in addition, I spoke about my intention to be taking green juice every day, which I have done. I've been quite good throughout the whole Ramadan, whereby I've been able to kind of make green juice and take it. This particular green juice, which I'll also post recipes for making different variations of green juice. This green juice is a vegetable-based one. So I've made it with kale, celery, cucumber, and kale, celery, cucumber, and cabbage. That's what I use in this particular, for this particular green juice. And of course, when you talk about green juice, of course it's green, so it probably doesn't look very appetizing as a beverage or as a drink. But I tell you, I wouldn't say that green juice, with the vegetable-based one, is the most delicious thing I've tasted, because it isn't. But this one but it's not horrible either. It doesn't taste sweet, neither does it taste bitter. It just tastes normal. You get used to it, I think, after a while. I now really enjoy this. I enjoy it so much that I think even after Ramadan, I'll make it a point to be trying to drink green juice at least once a day or once every other day. And, it does, like I said, it doesn't look too appetizing. But I promise you, it's really quite nice. So, see, it doesn't kill you to have green juice. It's really nice. I'll post different variations of making it so that you can have, the different tastes and different recipes. And of course, I never go without I think if I wasn't a human, I'd probably be a fish, because I absolutely adore water. I really like really cold water. I don't know what I'm going to do in my old age when I'm probably not supposed to drink really ice cold water, but for now I can't see myself ever drinking water if it's not really ice cold, if I have the option to do so. So what I've done is I also like sparkling water, and I find that during a diet or even during Ramadan, I enjoy taking really cold sparkling water, because with sparkling water, when you drink it, it makes you feel really a little bit full. So that's really helped to make you, that really helps in kind of making you feel satisfied. So that's my sparkling water. That's my green juice. This is my absolutely delicious salad. So these three are the combination of what I would have to break my fast, which I'm going to do in a minute when I explain to you in this video what I would have for Sahoor. So normally I would not have prepared this by now. I would not prepare it till maybe early in the morning when I do wake up. In the past, I wasn't someone who really did Sahoor. I don't really like to eat Sahoor, because I find that fasting for me is a lot more difficult in the daytime when I have Sahoor. I prefer to eat pardon me, I prefer to eat, sorry, that's the sparkling water. Not me, it's the sparkling water. Just coming up to say hello. So anyway, like I said, in the past, I don't like to eat sahur. It makes me feel a lot more hungrier. I prefer to eat whatever I have to eat before I go to bed. So when I go to bed, I just go to bed. I don't wake up in the early hours of the morning. But embracing this more healthier lifestyle, I find it is quite necessary to have that sahur, because even though this salad and the green juice and the water will make me feel very fulfilled, but probably I need a little bit more in terms of, for energy, to take me through the full day that I'm fasting. So I wouldn't prepare this ordinarily now. I would wait till early hours of the morning, maybe 4 o'clock, 4:30 when I wake up to prepare this. But for the for this video, I decided to kind of prepare it so that you would know. I would show everyone what it is that I would eat in the early hours during sahur. So the first that we've got here is a smoothie. I've got this smoothie is absolutely nice. It's fruit based. In the smoothie, what I did was I blended fresh pineapples, banana, banana, mango, and some coconut juice. So it's just I'll put the recipe up on either on my website, on my Facebook, and I'll also kind of tweet the link out on all my social media outlets. So this is just, like I said, it's banana, it's pineapple, it's mango, and it's coconut juice. So that's what I've just put in a blender. Ordinarily in the morning when I do that, I would blend it together with some ice. So it comes out, it's more or less like a milkshake or like an ice cream or something like that. So I'd have that in the early hours of the morning. And then what I have here is it's actually a steak sandwich. So, and it's done with brown bread. So it's just kind of roasted steak with lettuce in there and some tomato, and then just some, not a lot of butter, but just some mayonnaise, low-fat mayonnaise. So I've got that in there. That would make up the main course that I would have for sahur. And then, of course, I'm not all that good. Don't get fooled. This is some pancake that I've got here. It's actually a cafe around where I am at the moment that makes it. It's 2 tiny little pancakes with beautiful clotted cream inside. And I would take that with some pistachio nuts and some honey. Now, like I said, I have been trying to eat healthy. And I know the pancake with clotted cream inside, pistachio nuts, and honey probably is not the most healthiest thing to eat, especially in the early hours of the morning. But and I know it's very naughty, but it's also very nice. And it's something that I enjoy, and it's not very much. So it's just 2 little pancakes, as you see right there, and it will help in terms of giving me that boost of energy. And I tell you, this that you see right here will give you a really, really full meal, a full diet, a rounded diet, and you have all the energy. In fact, I find now that I've been on this very healthy sort of green diet or healthy lifestyle during this period of Ramadan, I actually find that I have a lot more energy in the daytime. I'm not hungry at all. And, thank God I've seen my scale I've lost quite a bit of weight. And I think it's, you don't miss out if you don't eat fried foods during iftar. And I know that part of the beauty of Ramadan, especially when you're celebrating it with your family, is to sit down and eat as much food as you can. But it's not really that necessary. I can still sit with my family and eat and enjoy myself and have my salad and have my sandwich and have my shake, have my green juice, have my clotted, nice but naughty clotted cream pancake, and have my sparkling water. And in addition to this, of course, throughout the period that I'm allowed to eat during this Ramadan, I drink a lot of water. And like I said, if I wasn't human, I'd probably be a fish, because I absolutely really enjoy water. I just love drinking water. And, you know, I hope when I put the recipes up, I would encourage anyone to, you know, try this. Try it and see, and of course do it in different variations. Try it and see how it works out for you. And even after the Ramadan, you know, this could be a good meal for you. This could be you could have a good breakfast, or you could have like a shake, this shake for breakfast, and maybe the pancake for breakfast. For lunch, you could have a good full salad that's full with a lot of protein in there, a lot of vegetable, and maybe a seasoning that, you know, you enjoy the taste of, so that you don't feel as if you're going without. And then for lunch as well, have your green juice. And then for dinner, have a sandwich and some water, maybe some tea or something like that. And, you know, you will feel a lot healthier. You're not going to feel so heavy. You will look a lot brighter. Your skin, your hair, your nails, everything will be a lot more refreshed. And you're going to think a lot more brighter. And you're going to lose a lot more weight. And you're going to be a lot more healthier and possibly, I don't know, live longer, or at least live a healthier life throughout the duration of your life. So I encourage everybody to try this. And I'll put all the recipes up on one of my social media outlets, and I will also show different variations, videos of different variations of what it is that I'm eating during Ramadan. So, you know, as I dig in right here, I would wish everybody a happy iftar as I dig into my absolutely lovely, gorgeous salad and break my fast.